home of the National Football League, the National Hockey League, the National Basketball Association, and Major League Baseball. You're watching a SpinoKing Sports presentation.
It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this.
It's been a quarter of a century, but the All-Star Game has returned to Atlanta, the site of the 95th Midsummer Classic. This is Atlanta's third time hosting the All-Star Game, and its first ever since 2000. This evening, it's the American League All-Stars versus the National League All-Stars. Clear skies in the area with signs of rain later on into the night. Hopefully the game will be finished before then. Right now, it's 87 with a little breeze blowing southeast.
Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these all-star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming your way next.
What a night for a ball game. Once again, Atlanta is hosting its third All-Star Game and its first ever since 2000. 40,000 people are here to watch their favorite stars shine bright. And we give you a look at the batting order for the American League All-Stars, managed by Aaron Boone. Gleyber Torres of the Detroit Tigers will lead it off, followed by Riley Green, also from the Tigers. From the New York Yankees, Aaron Judge hitting third. From the Seattle Mariners, it's Cal Raleigh hitting fourth. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. of the Toronto Blue Jays at first. From the Baltimore Orioles, the DH Ryan O'Hearn. Junior Caminero of the Tampa Bay Rays at third base. He's in place of Jose Ramirez. Javi of the Tigers at center, and Jacob Wilson of the Athletics batting ninth at shortstop. The defense for the National Leaguers: Acuna Jr., Crow Armstrong, and Tucker left to right. On the infield, it's Machado, Lindor, Marte, and Freeman. Will Smith is catching, and on the mound, Paul Skeens of the Pirates, starting in his second consecutive All-Star Game.
Just about set to go. Starting on the mound in this one, Paul Skeens. What do you have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat, otherwise it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Crow Armstrong makes the play, and there's one down.
Batting second, left fielder.
Here's Riley Green.
Green.
That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Aaron Judge comes to the plate now. We think of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 300 home runs before he reached 1,000 hits. The only other player in MLB history to do that was Mark McGwire.
I think of home runs with that guy, too.
Yeah, same.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 2.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And another ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Catcher,
First and second, 1 out.
Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh will hit next. And fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Green at second. Judge over at first with 1 away. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Outside low. The count now 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Hit in the air, left field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
now.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. AL leaves a pair. On to the bottom of the first. No score.
People are still piling into the park for the Midsummer Classic. It's time for the second half of the inning, and we give you the batting order for the National League All-Stars. Kyle Schwarber of the Philadelphia Phillies leading it off. Then it's Ronald Acuna Jr. of the Atlanta Braves at left field. From the Arizona Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte batting at second. Freddie Freeman of the defending champion Dodgers at first base. From the Padres, it's Manny Machado batting at third. The Dodgers catcher Will Smith batting sixth. From the Chicago Cubs, Kyle Tucker at right field, Francisco Lindor of the New York Mets at short. And another Chicago Cub, Pete Crow Armstrong, bats number 9. The defense for the AL All-Stars, Green, Baez, and Judge in the outfield. Caminero, Wilson, Torres, and Guerrero Jr. on the infield. Raleigh is behind the plate. He'll catch Tarek Skubal.
Back here in Atlanta. And our pitcher in this game, Tarek Skubal.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
We go to the bottom of the first, and the batter now, Kyle Schwarber. That one missed.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
1-2, bottom of the first. The pitch. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Not close with that one. 1-0. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Ketel Marte. Liner, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting fourth.
Now it's Freddie Freeman. He always seems to have a smile on his face when we get a chance to talk with him, Chris.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Marte leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Cut on and missed. 96 with that fastball.
1 and 2's the count.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. End of the first from Truist Park. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now Ryan
O'Hearn.
Skeens back to work. Just missed. And a foul ball. And a 1-1. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Got it. 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Strike And that's 2 in a row.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Baez jumps out of the way of the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count 1-1.
1-1.
Second inning here, no score. Two outs. And there's a ball. And they'll do it again. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side here in the second.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Down the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Pitch misses outside. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
That's too low, and it's 2-1. And that one missing low.
3-1.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Runner on the go. Hard hit left side. And they get the out on Smith.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes across, and the National League scores first. It's 1-0.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
One out, runner at second. And the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. One out and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. Just missed.
Ball.
That one fouled off. And here it comes. Lindor tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. Tucker leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering is outside. Struck him out looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one fouled off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. National Leaguers out front, 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Number 5.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Next offering is downstairs. And another ball. Top of the zone for a called strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Out to center. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Gleyber Torres. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one in triple digits.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
1 down, base is empty. That one misses, and the count even 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2.
That one misses. Ball 2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And now Riley Green. Two outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that was one of those high percentage
Now batting,
advantage counts where
right
batting
fielder,
averages are just so much higher. Really nice job
Judge.
staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He reached on a walk his first time. And
That's a
ball
ball.
1 to Judge.
2 quick outs, needed to get that third one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
Judge waits, and that's
No, that's
outside. 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next,
Just so
for the
sound in his
American
mechanics.
League.
Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Cal Raleigh. Fly to left his first time. Clips the corner, 0-1. Just misses there.
Really close pitch down
1-2.
around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That misses
Oh,
the
that's
zone.
down.
And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back at Truist Park,
Leading
set
off
for the bottom of the
National
third.
League,
Here's some real
designated
power
hitter,
at the plate. Kyle Schwarber. He's not
Schwarber.
going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. That one hammered center field. That's back. And it's gone. Home run. And they add on. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Here's Acuna now. He's 0 for 1.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Guerrero hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after
Up
giving
next
up the
for the
home run.
National League,
Not allowing it to
second
stay in the
baseman,
head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's in there. That's strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And that
No,
misses.
That's the ball.
And now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the
One ball,
changeup
two
with that
strikes.
arm action.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Raleigh snags it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
2 outs, base is empty. There's Freddie Freeman now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty.
0-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Way high with that one. 1-2 to count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
This one in the air. Guerrero on the move. And that's the 3rd out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
SpinoKing Sports coverage of the All-Star Game, presented by MLB The Show 25 by San Diego Studio, now available rated E for everyone. By Superman, now in theaters, rated PG-13. Inspired by Major League Baseball on Fox, celebrating 30 seasons of the same game with a new attitude.
As we go to the
Leading
top of the
off the
4th, there's
American
Vladimir
League,
Guerrero
first
Jr.
baseman,
He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are
Guerrero
consciously
Jr.
sacrificing contact to deliver power. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that's in for a strike. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Throw on to Freeman. A great play deep in the hole.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Fought off foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's dealing with a great
1-2.
two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Strikes him out with 101.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone.
Up
We're
next
seeing
for the
more
American
fastballs in
League,
that location.
third
Hitters,
baseman,
especially
Junior
with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the
Caminero.
trigger.
Ground ball right side. Throw on to Freeman, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So they go quietly there, and midway in the 4th, the NL is on top, 2-0. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off for
4.
the
Manny
National
Machado
League,
up to the plate.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
First pitch
No,
doesn't
ball.
find the zone. And Manny gets a piece. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Now batting.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first, and they get the out on Smith.
Now batting. Right fielder.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. Doubled his first time up.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
There's the strike. That's down and in.
1-1.
That pitch clips the outside corner. 1-2. This to third. Gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're headed to the 5th. The NL leads this one 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Baez.
Center fielder, Javier.
If they did a poll of
Baez.
top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5.
Nope.
Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Yeah, the batter now, Jacob Wilson. Swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Strikes.
That one ripped. That's back there. And And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a two-bagger.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Swings through that one out in front that time.
It's 0-1.
So man into scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
High fly ball out towards left center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. He's got it. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Good pitch right
0-1.
there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out.
He's out.
Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swings through that.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ground ball left side. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now batting, center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering misses down and away. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1-2's the count.
And down on strikes he goes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a foul ball. Out to short, and that squirts through. And that extends the inning for Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now
just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Man at first, Ronald Acuna Jr. getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Now batting.
First and second,
baseman.
2 outs.
Ketel
Standing in is the power-hitting second
Marte.
baseman, Ketel Marte. 1 for 2. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground. And foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. What a stop. Gathers and throws. And very nicely done for the out. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5. The NL leads it 2-0. Today we deliver a powerful message as we join our partners Stand Up to Cancer and reaffirm our commitment to the fight against cancer. Major League Baseball, its fans, players, and coaches are united in our determination to defeat this disease for our friends, our families, and our communities. For more information and how you can help, go to standuptocancer.org. Skeens back to work. Judge up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And that's in the dirt.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
The next offering misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one at triple digits. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Cal Raleigh digs in now. Up and in. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. And downstairs. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just misses the mark outside the zone. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Judge scores. And it's a one-run game. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Paul Skeens departs. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Freddie Peralta gets the ball now.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. That one outside, and it's 1-0. Vladdy needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul. And a big swing and a miss. No outs. Runner on second. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Two outs. That's outside. And it's 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Yoshinobu Yamamoto looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Mizorowski also getting ready. Ball to strike. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he went around. Just enough that time. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball. And that's going to sting. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So here's Baez now. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Just off the inside edge. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double, and it's now a 2-1 ball game.
SpinoKing Sports coverage of the All-Star Game presented by MLB The Show 25 by San Diego Studio. Now available rated E for everyone by Hilton Hotels and Resorts. Hilton for the stay. Inspired by Major League Baseball on Fox, celebrating 30 seasons of the same game with a new attitude.
And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Freeman hits it in the air. Baez settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. Now Machado up here. He is struck out and he is walked. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that's outside. Just missed. Just off the outside edge, and the count is 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Fires over to Guerrero. Machado is out. Will Smith to the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. Ground ball up the middle. Wilson throws to first. Inning over. Offense held in check there. 7th inning coming up. National Leaguer is out in front, 2-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Wilson in the box, lays off for ball 1.
Well, when you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate, very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's a hit. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Back to the top of the order now. Stepping in, Gleyber Torres. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Little chopper rolls foul. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. In the air, right side, and it falls. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit, and that's easier said than done. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Riley Green digs in for a critical at bat. There's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. That one not close. And the count 1-2. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Next pitch is outside. Judge comes up empty there. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2. Upstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Cal Raleigh in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two on, 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The 1-2, and look out as that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting them with a pitch. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Yoshinobu Yamamoto will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Jacob Mizorowski takes over on the mound, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. 3 left for the American League, and our score remains 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yusei Kikuchi.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Raleigh hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's off the batter's eye. And they add a run. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Now, here is Pete Crow Armstrong. And there's a strike. And there's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Wu up and loosening in the pen. Ryan warming up as well. Goes down looking.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
First pitch just misses. And that one upstairs. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Ronald Acuna Jr. on deck for the National League. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Acuna stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And that one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Guerrero makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Another look at the long ball from Francisco Lindor. It's now a 3-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Ryan O'Hearn. Just missed. And another ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Out of here. That one felt good. It's 3-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Junior Caminero, the next to hit. And that is out of play.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Next offering is down low. And fouled off. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. A little bit high. It's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Here's a 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. Right through there, got it. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. Jeremy Pena.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now one missed.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Next pitch is outside. Jacob Wilson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Line to left. And Acuna able to make the grab.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
So digging in, Jacob Wilson. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. First pitch misses. That one fouled off. And that's outside. And it's 2-1. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses there. Now 3-1. Fouled off. He was late. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Casey Mize.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Byron Buxton into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 1 for 3. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Chop to third. Caminero tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
0 for 3 in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Splits the plate, and it's 0-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Wu also throwing. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. And a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Line drive caught. Nothing doing there for the National League, but they still lead at 3-2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Robbie Ray.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And a strike to Gleyber.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That one just misses. 2-2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That missed by a lot. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Bobby Witt Jr. No outs, runner at first. Riley Green will hit next. Trying to move him over here. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second. He's 2 outs away. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second, and that's way high. And 1-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That one misses. And now 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Late on that fastball. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Substitution now at first base. On to pinch run, Julio Rodriguez. And here is Cal Raleigh. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Nice curveball for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's going to be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. Chopped on the ground, and that chance handled. Save! He beats it as the tying run scores, and it's going to wind up out of play.
Oh, that's just a killer for the defense. They get the ground ball they were looking for. Should be out of the inning and out of the jam, but he launched that one out of play. It's an unearned run, but I'm sure he's pretty frustrated out there on the mound.
Go-ahead run is at third. Now Ryan O'Hearn. He's already homered in this game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Two on, 2 outs. And that's outside. Action in the pen down there. Matthew Boyd looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. to swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So a ninth inning comeback here, and this game has been flipped on its head. All tied up at 3 apiece. Now into the game, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He'll play second. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Mize back to work. Hard hit, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Kyle Tucker now at the plate. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 1. Winning run on base at first. No outs. Outside low. And now 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Just off the outside edge. Francisco Lindor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
So a change being made at first base. And here's the pinch runner, Ellie De La Cruz. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. Ball 1, no strikes. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Winning run out second, no one out. Caught him looking for the K.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That clips the corner. And ball 1. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. A 3-run shot, and they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
6-3 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
home of the National Football League, the National Hockey League, the National Basketball Association, and Major League Baseball. You've been watching a SpinoKing Sports presentation.